Hello Stampers and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today we're going to have so much fun as we play with the Snow Place stamp set and the coordinating framelits Snow Friends from the holiday mini catalog. That is how I created this adorable little card here. You could always turn it the other way and create a little family of 3 if you have a family of 3, or you could make a whole bunch and that could be your entire family no matter how many people you have in your family. Or you could always turn it this way and do it like this as well. So the stamp set that we are using is the Snow Place stamp set. And again, that's in the holiday mini catalog. And there's so many fun things. I've actually been playing with the penguin more than the snowmen. So there's the little snowman and the big snowman. But then there's all of these fabulous little things that you can use to build on your snowman or on your penguin. You know, there's the ice cream cone to go with something in the summer, so it's definitely a versatile stamp set. And then you have your scarves, your tie, your little bow tie, the fabulous little candy cane, little decorations and snowflakes, the earmuffs, the top hat, the little Santa hat, which I guess it could also just be just a regular hat, and then the buttons that can go down so you can use that on him and he can look like he's wearing a little bow tie and he's all fancy, or you can put them as the buttons on the snowman. And then there's also arms, and there's actually both a left and a right arm. I don't know which one's which, but there are 2 different arms, I guess I'll put it that way. There's also some fabulous greetings to go with this too, so you can use those for all of your holiday cards. The framelits, which the framelits I put in one of the clear mount cases. So here's all of the framelits, and there is a framelit for each of those pieces, like even the ice cream cone, but there's one for each of the arms, and that's why I say that there's actually 2 arms. So here are the 2 pieces for that. One is the left and one is the right. Which one's which? I don't know. But there's all those pieces. So today I'm just going to show you a little bit on how I use those in this card. So the best part is you can always use a scrap of Whisper White cardstock. So here I'm just using just a scrap piece that I have. You know, we all have tons of scraps, right? I'm not the only one. And then here I'm going to bring in my basic black, and I use the basic black for both the penguin and for the snowman. I'm going to actually do a penguin today rather than the snowman, just as something a little bit different to mix that up a little bit. Isn't he adorable? Oh, I just love it. I love, love, love it. And then we're going to do, I thought I would do an elegant eggplant scarf. You know how I like my girly colors, my pinks and purples. So we're just going to tap, tap, tap in the ink. Oop, I feel like didn't get coverage right there. There we go. And then stamp that down. Oh no, it is. There's a hair on it. Well, that happens. Okay, let's just stamp it again. Well, I feel like it might still be there. Now I have inky fingers. We're just going to rub it on the tablecloth. It's black for a reason. There we go, much better. And then I'm actually going to use the little hat, and I'm going to do the little hat in pink, which is our Melon Mambo. And I've spaced these just a little bit apart, but they don't have to be that far apart because they are all little. But I spaced them apart just enough that I can use the framelits to run it through the Big Shot all at one time. So here we have our penguin, and here we have our scarf, and then let's get our little hat. And so there's our little hat framelit. So I'm just going to pull in my magnetic plate for the Big Shot. It's always easier to use the magnetic plate whenever you're using all these little framelits, because the magnetic plate will really help hold the framelit. As you can see, it just snapped right down. It'll hold the framelit in place. And a little tip, if you set it down and it jumps, that's because the magnetic fields are off. So rather than keep scooting it back and getting frustrated, just move it to a different section. So then we'll add our little scarf, and again, like you can hear that snap down, and our little hat. Oh, see, he wants to move. See how he's like moving all over because the magnetic field is a little off right there. There we go. Perfect. And then now we're just going to put the other clear sheet on top and run it through the Big Shot. And Here we have all of our fabulous little cutout pieces. And that was just with one little crank through the Big Shot. So super simple, and you can get a lot done at one time. So then there's our little penguin with his scarf and his little hat. And then of course you can always take a pumpkin pie marker and color in his little nose here, and then also his little feetsies, just to add a little bit more color to that. And you can then add him to a little project or a tag or any little Christmas treat, or with a penguin or a snowman. You could really use this all throughout the winter season, and depending on where you live, that might be longer for some more than others. Just like that. Isn't he adorable? Super cute and super fun. Don't forget that you can bundle and save 15% whenever you purchase both the Snow Place stamp set and the Snow Friends Framelits. I'll leave a link for that with the number so that you know that you can bundle and save that 15%. Be sure to check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, and I'll see you next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.